I am attending CES Unveiled. It's really important to bear in mind, if you're just looking at this not inconsequential list, or not inconsequential set of people. Everyone you see here is a trade attendee, be it media like I am, or they represent a company or a distributor or similar. Absolutely nobody's here, well, allow me to be specific, I'm sure somebody's here on a laugh, but everyone is here for a reason. No one's a member of the public, no one's just wandered in and decided to have a look round. Which does begin to sort of make the sheer number of people, for what I'm assured is one of the less well-attended parts of the show, pretty impressive from a new person's point of view. I am going to try and have a look round this space and see if we can find some interesting things to either look at critically or laugh at. One of the more intriguing things about the event is the sheer sort of disparate variation in what you've got lying around. I've selected this booth as something where we can sort of at least recognise what's on offer, in so much as it's sort of part of the things that we look at, say small Bluetooth speaker, but they have rather decided to take the idea and run with it, because as you can see here, it is both solar powered and waterproof, which is really quite something when you think about it. Quite how exciting the solar power bit works when you are taken out of California, where the company comes from, is unclear, but it's a neat idea. But then next to them we've got a company dealing with alarms, the gentleman's head. On the other side of that we have another sort of Wi-Fi extension type thing. And as I will try and demonstrate across a number of other locations, it really is, it's the sort of, if you like, a lucky dip of items that you can take a look at and see what you think. One of the big deals we imagine for large parts of the show is VR. Now specifically, one thing I'm beginning to notice is if I were a cynical person, which, as you know, of course I'm not, it seems to be, how can we humiliate people using VR? I leave you to judge for yourself on this one. If you're watching this and you're thinking, do you know what, I really need that in my life, best of luck to you. I'm less convinced, although I am relieved, if nothing else, that the lady in question is using it like a superhero and not in any other way. So we probably have to be at least thankful for that. It's like most of CES, almost all of it, it's trade only, and that does mean that it has a free bar. So every cloud and like that, I can't see daylight, and it's abnormally hot in here, but at the very least you can get a drink, and as you can see, there's quite a selection. I do, for the record, need to state that I am not one of these people going for it in a big way. If I just try and whiz this around, you'll see me, and you'll see my Diet Coke. So don't worry, I'm not doing anything mad, but there are plenty of people who are really giving the bar a good seeing to. In front of me is a selection of award-winning products for this year's CES, and this one has caught my eye. Now, on my phone, which acts as a viewfinder on this, I really can't see whether this is actually able to read the text. But the item I'm pointing at is, and I kid you not, a Link AKC Smart Dog Collar, and I quote, "More than location and activity tracking, the Link AKC collar is designed to secure and strengthen the bond between dog and owner. It represents advancements in a burgeoning category that combines sophisticated smart home wearable and mobile technologies with valuable personalised insights." One wonders what these insights actually are. I sort of have visions of receiving a message on your phone, "Your dog has shit itself." But it sort of gives, if you like, just a little glimpse into just the sheer variety of, well, I was going to say tat, but I mean, I'm sure it is of some use to somebody somewhere. Obviously, there's a selection of items doing the rounds at the show. This one's particularly intriguing, I think it's quite a narrow subset. This is people who are smart home savvy and well up to speed on it, but also quite elderly and infirm. It is, I don't know if you can see when I tilt up, the cane of the future now, which is quite brilliant, really. I look forward to tech-savvy elderly people using it to beat small children and dogs going forward. I'm not going to lie, I've been a little bit, I suppose, scathing about some of the products here. But every now and again, you do see something which is, a genuinely cool idea. These are intelligent helmets for both push and motorbikes. When someone isn't wandering in the way, you can see around the back that they have a brake light at the back to tell you when to slow down. And in the event of you crashing, they will contact the emergency services for you, because there's a fairly high chance that you won't. I've got to be honest, that's quite cool. I think that's one of the better ideas I've seen on the floor, if I'm completely honest. And it gives people the opportunity to try them on and look like complete, helmets as well. The gentleman disappearing into the background, I just wanted to point out, as a speed of equal opportunities, there are, it must be said, more than a few attractive ladies on various stands, but I wanted to point out that we are making slow societal progress, because there's also a group of these gentlemen wandering around in these extremely small blue pants. So, what can I say? It's slowly but surely becoming a point where we can all humiliate ourselves equally in the name of trying to flog product. Numbers are dying down a bit. I've been here for a little while now, but there are still some surprises to be had, it's fair to say. Lurking in one corner is a hairbrush. This is no ordinary hairbrush, because this is a smart hairbrush. So if I bring it in, you will see that they are offering hair health assessments. It pairs with a dedicated hairbrushing app, automatic sync via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth in a low energy mode. It has an intuitive design. I think, in other words, it's shaped like a hairbrush, and lasts for 6 months. If nothing else, I now know exactly what I'm buying Phil and Steve for their next Christmas presents. And here's a device right after my own heart. This is a smart home microbrewery system. Basically, you can look at the options available. They work with a set of breweries around the world, and they supply you a kit. So if I'm just going to open this and then point the mic thing down. So basically, you get sent these sort of tubs, and you slap it in what looks like this coffee machine, basically. And after a couple of hours, the gubbins goes out and into the brewing pod, and 7 days later, you've got beer. Because this is CES, there's now an app launching as well, so you can work out what you're actually after in terms of your beer preferences, and you can sort of then get it customized and get tubs that exactly match what you want. This is one of those things where I don't necessarily know if it's going to change the world, but this is cool. I quite like this, and most entertaining.